What's up, everybody? Awkward Anxious Jennifer here with Scruffles, who thinks that I deceived him. I think he thought I was going to take him out, but not yet. Anyway, I have spent the entire evening today kind of trying not to think about anything, but the closer it gets to bedtime, the more my anxiety is getting high. So, if I title this video, okay, down you go. What I think I'm going to title the video, you already kind of know what's going on. And that's not exactly a surprise. One of the reasons that I made this doctor appointment is because I know that my health is getting bad. I mean, I've been overweight since I was 14, and, I've gained even more weight this past year or so. And, I know it's time to lose weight. And yesterday I had kind of a big realization, after walking around the park. And if you didn't see that video, I'll link it up here. But, I kind of realized that I'm eating myself further away from the future that I think I want. So, having realized that, I'm kind of ready to start a weight loss journey anyway. But to go to the doctor and be sent home with this for free, unless I get a bill for it, I don't know. It's kind of an eye-opener. I'm supposed to take my blood pressure every day for the next 2 months and record it. The doctor wants me to come back in 2 months. I got some blood work done today. I haven't gotten those results yet, but I'm not expecting anything good. My cholesterol and my blood sugar have been kind of borderline high for a while now, and this has been the unhealthiest year of my life. So, my blood pressure is already kind of borderline where they're wanting to give me medication. They'd rather I lose weight first and drop my blood pressure naturally, but if I can't do that, I'm going to need blood pressure medication. And I don't know what's going to happen with my, my cholesterol, my A1C. I might be pre-diabetic. My cholesterol might be high enough that they want to put me on medication for that. And it's scary. I mean, it's not surprising, the side effects or whatever of obesity are pretty well known. So this is not a surprise. It's not really even a shock. It's just real. Very real and scary. So, after my doctor appointment, I went to the store, and I needed to go to the store anyway, but I bought a whole bunch of healthy food, and then I came home and just crashed. Took a nap, and usually when I nap, it's only for like an hour, hour and a half. And I didn't set an alarm, but I probably should have, because I slept for almost 3 hours. And then I woke up, and I boiled a bunch of eggs and rinsed a bunch of fruit and chopped a bunch of vegetables, and that was good. So now I'm kind of set for a few days of eating better, easy. I made a few Tupperware bowls full of veggies that are just ready to eat. All I need to do is add ranch dressing. I chopped up some other veggies, so all I have to do is toss them on top of lettuce, and then add, I bought like some chicken and ham, and then the boiled eggs, add that, and I've got a salad. So I wanted to make eating healthy easier. I'm scared. I have such a history of failing at things, and, well, in particular, failing at weight loss. Like, I can do good for a couple months usually. I've lost up to 30, maybe 40 pounds at a time, but I always gain it back and then some. And, I know I can't just look at this like a diet. It has to be a lifestyle change. But it's a scary thought, and I've got a long journey ahead of me. I know I need to lose at least 100 pounds, maybe closer to 150, I don't know. Probably somewhere in the middle, 120, 125 pounds. But it's not really about the actual weight for me. It's about being healthy and taking up less space in the world, which probably sounds dramatic for somebody who's never been this size. I'm 280 pounds, and that I take up a lot of space. The last time I took a flight, I had to ask for a seatbelt extender, which was horrifying. I dread going anywhere where I might have to sit next to a stranger, you know, whether it's even just going to a movie that might be full. You know, I rarely go see movies, but if I do, I try to go to a matinee, so I'm less likely to be shoulder to shoulder with somebody. Because I take up too much space. I'm starting to have problems fitting into booths. Well, it's been happening for a while. That booths at restaurants, you know, if they ask, I mean, if I'm alone, I try to see how big the booth is. But if I'm eating with other people, which is usually the case, I don't see anything, and sometimes I wind up squeezed into a booth that's cutting into my belly, and I can't bend over to reach food to my mouth. So I wind up spilling on my shirt almost every time that I eat out. You know, if I'm farther away from a table, I can still bend over. So things like that, I take up too much space, and worse than that, I'm so out of shape that I can't hardly walk very far. You know, I would have loved to explore more of that tall grass prairie yesterday, but I couldn't do it. And since most of the jobs I ever had were on my feet, I always used to at least be able to walk. That's the one thing I could do. And now that I work at my desk all day, I don't even have the stamina to walk. And as you saw, I don't even have good shoulder or arm muscles to hold up my phone, which it's not like it weighs anything. Even just holding my arm like this without a phone or a camera in my hands. I've got zero muscles. I'm a wreck, and I want to change that, and I want to fix it, but it's a scary thought. It's a long process. It's going to take me a long time to lose the weight that I need to lose and start feeling better and living healthier. And you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm afraid of the work. I don't know if I'm afraid of failing. I don't know. I'm definitely sort of like embarrassed that I let myself get this big. You know, when I was less overweight, I would look at people my size and go, how do they let themselves get that bad? And now here I am. So, I don't know. This is real. You know, I don't want to have a heart attack when I'm 40. So I have to make the changes. That's just all there is to it. So anyway, I guess I'll report on my progress from time to time. Have you guys help keep me accountable. And yeah, after I went to the grocery store, I had, and you know, boiled my eggs and rinsed my fruit and chopped my veggies. I snacked on some grapes for a while, and then I had a salad for dinner, and I had some strawberries for dessert. So I ate good today. When I do take Scruffles out, hopefully it's not so hot, and I can take him, pardon me, for a pretty good walk. So day one did pretty good. I don't know. Anyway, I doubt anybody's still listening to me whine, but if you're also facing the same struggle, it's tough. I know it's tough, and I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna shut up now. Be kind to yourselves, which I'm clearly struggling with right now. Be kind to each other, and I'll talk to you all later.